But putting myself first was the best thing that I could have done. Yeah, I'm feeling so selfish, cause you were so reckless. Added completely nothing to my cup, all you did was drink it up. No more delusion, no lies, keeping it all the way real this time.
So what it do? It's Rashad Nomad here. We are the Common Interest. And today we have Slay Myers in the building yet again. Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. So you know how we do at the Common Interest. We start everything off to ask you to hit us with a rewind for people that don't know who you are. Tell them about who you are, how you got involved with your brand and your music, and how you got here today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Slay Myers. I am a singer-songwriter. I have been singing since the tender age of 14. 14, and I actually discovered that by accident. I always knew I was like a performer and an entertainer and everything. So found out I could sing, fast forward, been doing music ever since. And, you know, like last time, you know, we're making strides now. People are actually paying attention. We have some people who care now. So it's like, yes.
Right.
So my whole thing is I'm on this journey of life like everyone else is, but I'm one of those like people who recognizes like, you know, things that could be done a little bit better maybe than the people before me, and, you know, my own things that I'm learning about myself and growing as a woman and everything. So people usually take these things and like self-destruct, but I'm just like, well, let me channel this, not try, let me alchemize this into like music. That's my thing. I bring vibes, you know, you're gonna feel good, believe in love again, you know, learn how to smell the roses and everything and just have a good time. Like, and I bring, at least that's what's been told to me, I bring the vibe. So that's my whole brand, inspiring people, positive vibes, growing, you know, having fun, living life. Mm-hmm. That's all me. So, okay. You know, again, my name is Slay Myers. Y'all can find me everywhere. Instagram, it's all one name, Slay Myers, because it's just one me, Slay Myers. Yeah, and I'm happy that I have an outlet to do this and like express myself and be real and be raw and connect with people, and people actually respond well to it. It's like, wow, it's really real. Like being real and authentic brings like people to you and everything. So yeah, that's my thing as an artist. And yeah, if you like what you hear or what we talking about and everything, follow and show love, because there's a lot more to come.
You heard the lady. So yeah, so it is 2020 now, 2022, man, wow. So I know we started very positive. What are your New Year's resolutions for you? Any like big plans for Slay herself?
I don't know if it's so much so like resolutions, but it's just keep applying pressure and don't get lazy, and don't get like, at least at this stage, don't get like complacent and satisfied. Don't go crazy either. You know, right. That's the main thing I'm learning to balance. It's so crazy because I was having this conversation about like, you know, there's delicate balance, how our body, everything, your heart is beating, your kidneys, your lungs, everything has a delicate balance. And if it's knocked off even in the slightest, so the nerve of us is people to be like crazy and all over the place and imbalanced and overworked and overstressed and traumatized and not getting the therapy we need and all this other crazy stuff. But it's not a resolution so much. It's just to keep growing and just keep getting better and just keep, you know, the stuff I set for myself, do it.
That's the biggest
thing.
You know what I'm
saying? My mindset is consistently the same. So I don't really, I mean, I do like resolutions, but my mindset is consistently always, you know, grow, be better. How can we, you know, do things differently and just soak up everything? Like just be part of life, be immersed, be present.
Right. Like
be present and take it all in. Like, all right, I'm learning, growing.
Right. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
I feel that. That's like not the first time I heard that. Like people don't really, I don't think our generation is more of on the resolutions things because I think just because everybody says they have New Year's resolutions, but how long did it really last? But like when you set a goal for yourself and you make like, okay,
Right.
my goal for this year is to do this. It's for whatever reason it's more achievable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a consistent thing you're thinking of throughout the day and throughout your life. So I feel that. I feel that. Um, but okay.
Right. Right.
So you've been working recently, yes, and you got a new visual and single out called Busy, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
So Busy is basically it's a song about like love and self-love for yourself, and just being too busy for negativity, your own drama that you bring to yourself, holding your own self back, your own issues or whatever, negative people, negative things, or just anything that tries to like stop you from being your best self and like looking at yourself and immersing and loving yourself. I'm too busy for that. I'm way too busy falling in love with myself. I don't see that because I'm too busy like focused here and like, all right, we getting ourselves together. All right, Slay, come on. All right, we messed up. It's all right. Keep going. We in this like movement. We in this race. So too busy building this beast.
Right.
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Until it breaks out the cage like Bruce Banner.
Right.
I'm about to come every day. I've been working. I've been like Beyonce for Beachella 8 months working off the baby weight. So that's
I feel it though. That's
too busy loving myself. Yeah. And I remember like last time I was telling you, I was in that space of like friends and betrayal and all that other stuff. And my heart, I channeled that. I had a person tell me that I was like self-centered and weird and absorbed. And I was just like, the only reason they were saying that is because I realized that, what I thought was a friendship was probably not a friendship anymore. And I was choosing to focus on myself. And of course, like many other people, crazy people want to make you feel bad for like escaping the nest and expanding and daring to dream and stepping out the box and stuff. So that was like the response. Like, you tell me that I'm selfish, tell me I'm self-centered, but putting myself first was the best thing that I could have done.
Right.
So
okay, I feel it.
That was kind of like my response to that. The song was like my response to that. I love myself, and whatever it is, even my own negative thoughts, whatever it is, I'm too busy loving myself.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing you can do.
It's definitely a self-love song.
You said what now? What was the last part you said?
I said it's definitely a self-love song, a self-love anthem.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm with that. You gotta love yourself, man, because if you don't, nobody else will, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I respect
what's crazy?
What's up?
Yeah, I keep having these realizations too. Like this generation that we in, it's so much craziness, but at the same time, it's so much like elevation because I'm a 90s baby and I don't really remember any of this stuff like self-love, self-care, breaking generational cycles and all. I never knew about like, I didn't even heard about mental illness when I was younger. I didn't even know about stuff like that or crazy things like that. But I now it's this generation is like dead set and focused on that kind of stuff. And it's like, wow, we got some stuff to us, but we could really like do something. Cause now who knows how it would have been for us if the people who were raising us and the caregivers and all that had all of that stuff and that self-care and that access to stuff and working on themselves and made intentional efforts to realize you're doing the same thing that was done to you. You're just flailing and all this other stuff. It probably would have been different, but they always say God doesn't give you more than you can handle. So it's like, well, the burden is on us. Like he chose us to like do this different, I guess. I guess we strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You think I'm strong enough? So apparently I am. God damn it.
I mean, because you gotta have faith in that. But also,
So,
and I feel like part of that ties into the fact that like just the day and age you're in, you know, with social media, and it's like we have so much access to like basically almost any kind of information you could want to find type things. And I guess back then that was the biggest thing. Like that was really what's holding our people back is just the lack of access to information and like tools to, you know, so we can build ourselves up. But we could do anything anybody could do at this point if you
it's
really
crazy.
just put your mind into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how, you know, you got artists recording music inside the closet and everything, like, and making it almost sound like to studio quality. You know what I'm saying? So it can, if you really got the, I'm not gonna lie, the money's part of it too. But if you get the tools together and you make some shit happen, you can make anything work. So, but I definitely feel that though. And
Yeah.
that's one of the great things about our generation. I feel like we're really that changing tide. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna shift stuff for the future. But yeah, thanks for being a part of the movement.
Even the resources, even the resources stuff you're talking about, the money and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's things that fund independent artists. Like if you Google, like there's funding for independent artists because we're considered a business.
Yep.
You
A
just,
lot of people don't know that.
what the, listen, you can make, even if you just work in a regular, you can hustle and, you know, payment plans, whatever you gotta do to make it happen. If they fucking with it, then nah, all right, cool. I gotta go with who working with me. Like,
Yep.
like you gotta dig in there. Like, what's in here?
Nah, for real, because I feel like a lot of people, and I'm preaching to the choir when I say this, but like a lot of people, like if it's not like like right there on the surface, like as soon as you try it, it's like, oh, okay, I did what I could. Like, nah, sometimes you gotta put a little more work in, dig a little deeper. You have to actually, like you said, find that shit. And then once you find it, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you gotta dig in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important.
You feel me? You feel me?
We here, you know, great minds think alike, you know what they say. But so I want to ask you this question. So with your new song and everything, what is, I guess, the bar that resonates the most with you, if you feel like will resonate most with your audience?
Yeah, I'm feeling so free now that you're gone. These days, yeah. So basically, I'm feeling so free now that you're gone. These days. So I'm feeling so free now that you're gone these days. I think that would resonate with my audience, myself, and a lot of people. Because again, once you break them shackles, it's infinite possibilities.
Right.
Infinite possibilities. Like it's like ascend.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yep. That's that bar. I feel like it's universal. Like once you really understand that, like you gotta get out your own like mind prison or whatever it is or that's going on, and none of this shit is real. None of this shit is fucking real. Like it's crazy.
Have you seen the new Matrix?
The new Matrix?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it, but I've seen commercials for it, and I'm just like, I wonder what that's gonna be about, because we already know the Matrix is basic, the original. It's the intro, basically them telling us you're in a video game.
Right.
So I've seen the previews. So did you see it? Because I'm sensing some excitement right now.
Yeah, I did see it because it's like it's funny because it's tying to the conversation a little bit, because when I watched it, it's just like it kind of resurfaced a lot of that whole like initial feelings when you first watch The Matrix. Because it's not no spoilers or anything like that, but it's like when you watch the movie, that's one of the things they constantly joke about. Like, oh, we're doing like one of the initial things, like they're getting Keanu Reeves' character to create the next Matrix game, and it's like we have to do this for Warner Brothers. Like it's really like kind of like it's a ironic mindfuck, if you will, because it's like it's like, wow, we have to make a new Matrix movie to spread the whole message again, and like it's like, dang, like I'm sitting there watching this movie, so am I caught in the Matrix?
They spreading some like new message? Right. Aren't they spreading some new message to kind of like, okay, move you into the other direction now?
but that's
Confusion.
What, that's where I kind of
That's
got.
the name of the game.
Right. That's what I got from it though, is because like, as it's literally one on, you know, life is like red pill, blue pill. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna take that red pill and like jump off the ledge and do what you believe in and hope for the best, and whatever happens, happens. Or you can stay in that cycle and just keep going around, do what you're doing, and just live like, you know, this life that you've been living. And that choice is always there. And like, and it basically was saying like, you know, just how you live, like you have moments in time when like you're like, man, I'm gonna just take this blue pill for a while because like this red stuff is hard, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you always got that inside of you. And so it's like, why even bother stopping? Like, why just get caught in that when you can just, again, just jump off that ledge and just take that leap of faith. And I just feel like that's important, especially as any artist, like creative, you have to do that because we all know, like,
Be willing to bet on yourself.
yeah, man. And it's really hard to do it with shit like, you know,
If
you're
not
constantly getting
bet
like
on yourself.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's hard when you don't get like always get the recognition or like even get paid from it like you feel like you deserve, or you honestly need at this point. Because, you know, as an artist, most of us, you know, we doing off his own funding, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, it can get discouraging, but I always just keep that shit moving forward. And that just kind of ties into that with the Matrix and everything. But I also want to ask
I'm
you,
sure it's gonna be, I'm gonna check that out because I cannot wait to see what direction they're putting the new generation's mind now.
right?
It's like, well, you kind of told us the truth, but all right. Well,
Right.
there's new people. We can flip them over too. I'm like, all right.
Right, exactly.
Crazy.
So,
Cray.
yeah, no, it's really crazy, but it was a good watch. It was a good watch for sure. So what is something like a movie or a show that stands out to you right
now? You know what's crazy?
What?
I don't watch a lot of like TV and everything. I watch like Netflix stuff or like documentary stuff or like I don't know. I'm like weird. I don't sometimes, I mean, I do sit back and watch like the Parkers.
Okay.
Moesha, you know, old stuff like that. Yeah, but I be watching more like stuff like, you know, how to help indie artists, or, you know, stuff about like growth, or, you know, or I'll watch some like my obsession I used to have back in the day was like true crime stuff.
Oh yeah. Bro.
I was like, I had to take a break. I was like, man, you start looking at the world kind of weird, like, oh my God, like why are people this crazy? Right. But right now, what's really standing out to me, what was the last thing that I watched that really stood out to me? Oh, this is gonna sound so random and crazy, but I think a lot of people actually suffer from this stuff. And this is completely random, but this is just what I was watching. The last thing I was watching was about post nasal drips.
Huh? Post nasal
drips? You know,
drips?
allergy.
Yeah.
You know how, I don't know how to describe that feeling where you constantly feel like you got to clear your throat because it's constant like mucus back there or whatever. Yeah. So apparently that's like something called the post, or you have an excessively runny nose. I have that. I think I have like sinus stuff going on. So I'm constantly looking up to see like what's going on up here.
Right.
I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But apparently a lot of people actually struggle with this. Like it's a sinus thing where like your nose will just be like running, like, and it's like, what the hell? And it's actually just excess mucus. Instead of just coming forward, it goes back in your throat. So you constantly feel like you have to like, you know, remove it or like whatever. But the last video I watched, because I'm into like natural remedies and stuff, and I don't know, common sense just told me something like that would require like some sort of like steaming, like a steamy shower or something, because that's what I do anyway. But it was an Asian man, and it was interesting what he was doing, like the things that he was doing. Like he was like, do this 5 times, do this 5 times, do this 5 times, and then do this, and it actually worked.
Huh. So just like rubbing out like your body? Yes,
like he was like, massage your neck 5 times with the right hand, And if you'll know you're doing this right because you feel friction on your neck. Now use your left hand and massage the right side 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's like, do this with the right hand, slide down. Don't be shy, use friction. And I did every single thing he said, and I'm less congested.
Wow.
So that was the last thing I was watching. And I think a lot of people would benefit from this. I'm into wellness as well. So I'm always looking up remedies, wellness, how to be well, you know, because sickness and stuff is out here. Corona, how to boost your immunity.
Right.
You know, that's self-love too. And that's self too. Be intentional about this stuff, like, because there's things here that can help us. So I know there's a lot of allergy sufferers out there. So if anybody's watching this, I know it's completely random, but it's weird stuff like that I watch.
Okay. I mean, that's informational. So that,
you know,
or
if a music award shows up, listen. and listen, it might be helpful. I forgot his name, but if you type in postnasal stuff on YouTube, it'll pop up. But that was the last thing that I was watching, and I actually feel tons better. So
I'm gonna have to look into
it. Might be helpful for somebody out there.
Right.
You might. I don't know, man. Just hit me out. Yeah, all this sinus stuff, and I'm just like, and I sing too, so I'm really intentional about that. I'm always like taking care of my voice and learning how to keep it moisturized and everything. Right. I think my only habit that I have, honestly, is I smoke weed. But even that, sometimes I'll be looking like, I think I should stop smoking.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I should, because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I like to get fried, but what is it really doing for me?
It's like an escape. I feel like that's all it really is. Like, you know, it's just kind of like it's like relaxing. It's like I get to chill back and it's like just kind of be in this moment, but also at the same time it can make you creative too. So it's like it has its benefits, but also at the same time it's like it's not anything you can't do sober. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand it, but
right.
But again, I also do understand for the smoking thing for your voice too. But I mean, they got edibles and they got like different drinks. They got infused food and stuff now too. So it's like you can find other ways we really need to, or want to, whatever it may be. But I feel that though. Definitely take care of your voice is
right.
important thing that a lot of people don't consider, especially as singers. Like your voice is a muscle. You got to treat that mug right.
You gotta like be so like, and thank goodness I'm so happy that I have a mother that's literally from the islands, because she's such like a pack rat. She comes with the craziest herbs and the craziest, here's a mint from India and it's for throat, and then you take it and it's like, wow. I mean, I'm super, at least for me, I take this very serious as a singer, and I would like to make this and use this to be a living one day. So I'll be real intentional. Every time I be smoking, I'll be like, I know this ain't right, but I sound good still. So I just thank God, and I thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, at least you got the accountability. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, we try to like tell ourselves crazy stuff, but I know it's crazy. I ain't delusional.
Right. At the end of the day, I feel like that's what matters. You gotta know what's up with yourself. But I was about to ask you. Oh, okay. So say if somebody came up to you right now and it was like offer you like, hey, would you be interested in being a part of a girl group? Would you ever do that?
I guess it depends, because I don't know, man. I just feel like it's such a good thing, but you gotta have like a perfect like mix of like personalities and dynamics and power, and just like I'm such a like I've done the work, so I realized over time I didn't even know this. I do like structure and I do like things a certain way, and I'm just like I'm like I can't compromise though, but I mean, if it was gonna benefit us all, I mean, why not? But I would love to like be able to like, you know, I'm sure everybody would too, put their stamp and you know, make sure their thing is like their authenticity as an artist, you know, why you're here as an artist is, you know, given a chance at least to form at least a little piece of each of us to You
Like
know, I don't
you're
know if
saying
that's
like
possible or not.
you're kind of saying more like as an artist, you want your individuality kind of cemented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. I feel that. I
I
feel
mean,
that.
I wouldn't be opposed to it if it's like something that would like be helpful and
Right.
everything, but
Because
I'm
you can
definitely
always do
not
a
going to
solo
go
career
into no
afterwards.
situation if there's yeah, that too. That's why I said if it's a situation where it's like, you know, if we really do this, like we could really blow.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, who knows what can happen from this. It's just a blessing, period. Like
Right.
we out here doing the thing. Like if you want to act right, act right. But they in charge. They gonna put you out. We here for the ride.
Right. Yeah, that's true. This is true.
But yeah, honestly, just like look at this. It's almost like you see how Bruno Mars is like a huge artist himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's with Anderson .Paak and they doing the Silk Sonic thing. And apparently they met on tour like 4 years ago. And then Bruno promised him like, you know, I guess they vibed.
Right.
And when you look at them, it definitely looks a kindred connection.
Yeah.
It's definitely they were supposed to do this.
Yeah, you can't make music like
They
that
legit
and
were
you don't
supposed
vibe out with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, Bruno said, you know, I'm definitely gonna link up with you after we get all this stuff together and whatever. And you see in that situation where it's like they meld.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no like they literally were supposed to do that. Like even being in a group, they both have their own notoriety. But in that group, if it was something like that, it literally is impacting the world.
Right.
Like it had to happen. I literally believe that it had to happen.
Yeah.
If it was something like that, heck yeah, it's not even about us. We just the vessels to entertain these people. So I'm happy to do it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I like that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people their biggest thing with that is like just to keep the egos in check, you know?
Yeah. Like I was just talking about ego too. Like that stuff could really make you do some crazy things. And it's like, for what? Like, honestly, who really cares? Like,
yeah.
But definitely
okay.
Movements like that, man, that they're impacting the world. I would love to be a part of that divine, you know, God using them too. Like, come on, you gonna make these people feel smoking out the window.
Yeah.
You gonna make these people feel something. You feel something. Come on.
Right. Songs is fire. Yeah. Like you can't force nothing like that. That was all natural. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Come on, they're everything.
Yeah, no, they're definitely a great combo. Something I never would have saw coming, but it makes perfect sense. Like it makes perfect sense. So I also want to ask you, since we're on a conversation of music, you're a singer as well, but I want to know who is your top 3 in your R&B list? Because I feel like everybody asks about the rapper list, but nobody really does R&Bs too much. So I want to know what yours is.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
All right. So right now, I'm obsessed with this girl named Money Long. I could do
hours and hours.
This for hours and hours and hours. Whoa. Okay. I've been playing that song for hours and hours. First of all. She's fire. You know how I know? Because I was watching her on the guy on YouTube named Terrell that be interviewing singers and they come on there and sing and whatever. And first of all, she was a songwriter first. And then she was talking about how she wrote for like Kelly Clarkson, Mariah Carey, and some of the songs that she was singing are some of my personal favorites from those people. I was cracking up. I was like, girl, you are it. Oh my God. Yes, you are everything. Oh my goodness. I was like, damn. But she's fire. Money Long for sure. I've been listening to that song on rotation. Silk Sonic.
Yeah. So we've heard like
and their Bruno Mars's vocal range is I'm not even gonna say that word. Let's block that out. Bruno Mars's vocal range it's stupid.
Yeah.
He sings like high like a woman, and it's just like he's amazing. Just I be following like his vocal, like I be listening. I study like the voices because I still do vocal. I've never had a vocal lesson,
Mhm.
but I just credit the people I listened to growing up: Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Kelly Clarkson, Christina Aguilera, Beyonce. I just remember listening
Mhm.
and all right, try to do that. Nah. And I listened to where they did it from because you could tell if it come from here, if it come from like the belly, which is
Yeah.
like the healthier place.
Mhm.
So I study a lot of I study his technique, that Money Long. I studied her technique with the hours and hours, that nose. I'm like,
Yeah.
um, uh, definitely her Silk Sonic fire. I'm gonna put 2.5 because I listen to a lot of my own music too.
Mhm.
Not
Okay.
because I'm like weird or anything. But I
Nah, I feel like
actually like
as you should.
listen. Yeah, and I get like sometimes I get a thrill that I get when I'm listening to someone else's music, and I'm like, okay, that's good. Let's continue that.
Mm.
And other people listen and they say they like it, so it lets you know that I'm not like crazy or like delusional or whatever. So that's 2.5. I listen to a lot of Slay Myers too. Um, who else? I listen to a lot of this is gonna be she's like R&B and pop, but I love her. Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay. Ariana's great. She's great.
I really, yeah,
Her
she's
vocal range is crazy
fire.
as
She got
well.
like a vibe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on. Her music is like, and it got swag. Her music got
Mhm.
swag. It's like that R&B pop, and I'm like, that's kind of the lane I'm in. So
Mhm.
I'm just like, yeah. I listen to her vocal style as well too. So yeah, definitely. Money Long right now. Money Long, Silk Sonic, and Ariana are my top 3 that I'm like rocking with right now.
Okay, okay. That's a good list. I like that. That's different. I like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, there's more, but you said 3, so
Three,
I'm
because
gonna
most
make
people
3.
have a hard time once you get to that 4 and 5. It's like, ooh, what? Who do I want up there? Because it's a big choice. But so I was like, I just get the 3. But okay, that's still a good list. I like that. I like that. Okay, okay. So so again, like we're at the beginning of 2022. It's January. So what do you have planned for the rest of the year? Do you have any more visuals coming out, more singles, a project maybe? So what we got coming? Okay, okay, we got a smile, something good, something good. Yeah.
Definitely some new music, definitely some new visuals. I'm taking it up a notch too as an artist because I'm like, okay, I have some people that like what I'm doing now, which is very, very exciting and very motivating, very encouraging. So I'm thinking of ways as like as an artist to expand like merch,
Okay.
you know. That's another thing I'm thinking of as well for I'm like something new. I'm like, yeah, like a online merch store or something, like
Mhm.
just to like test out the waters and start off slowly because I don't have that yet. And I'm like, well, why not?
Right.
You're an artist and that's a way to like make, a little bit of money to put into like promo and, pay for some music stuff or whatever. So definitely, like I said, brainstorming on ways to elevate new single, merch, um, and definitely whatever other opportunities come my way. Oh, also, I've been thinking of this too.
Mhm.
Since I actually, the world is so like it's COVID central and everything,
Mhm.
I'm really debating about like not really here and there doing like open mics, but honestly, I might start doing some banging visuals at my house.
Mm. Get like a
Just
home experience,
some
like Tiny Desk or something like
performances,
that.
clips, like I usually do. Yeah,
Mhm.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been brainstorming on that as well. How am I gonna set this up, safely with videographer and everything. I just want to take it up a notch and like, work on my voice more, get better vocally and everything. Um, just a lot of like visual entertainment coming because there's a lot of uprising and I don't know, Omicron and COV2, whatever's happening,
They got Fluvid, they
and
got
nobody got
Deltavid,
time.
they got all that. It's all coming out.
I can't keep up. I don't know what's happening anymore. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a pandemic. What can
So
you do?
definitely, yeah, definitely uh, more growth, more elevation, more music, more visuals. Stay tuned. I don't want to give it all away, but
For that, for that.
stay tuned, guys.
Okay, that's dope.
Oh
That's dope.
yeah.
We
Now
love
I'm
to hear it.
expanding. Gonna I'm gonna expand like whatever, even like modeling opportunities. You
Okay.
know, we a brand after all, so
Right,
it's
right.
all about growth. And I think about Fenty, Fenty Beauty, Fenty Corp. She's a brand, she's a boss. Like she's a singer. That's the nucleus, what we know her for, but she's all around the boss. She get a bag from everywhere. So
Everywhere. Everywhere. You saw she got a physical store open up soon, huh?
so yes, I heard it's in Philly,
Oh, they had a Philly?
Texas, I think, and somewhere else. I was like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was surprised. I was like, okay, Philly. Okay.
right. He's trying to step that game up.
I was like,
But,
okay, brick and mortar, Savage Fenty. It's gonna be ratchet as hell, but all right.
I mean, hey,
All
they gonna
right.
make some money though, so hey, can't be mad at it. But hell yeah, that's what's up.
I was
Okay.
hyped. I was like, go ahead, girl. Brick and mortar too. Yeah, she gonna be a quadrillionaire. I mean, she's buku rich. I mean,
Already. Isn't she already like a billionaire?
yeah.
Yeah.
Rihanna's a billionaire.
Yeah.
A billionaire at 32.
Hey man, she did something right. She did something right. That's for sure.
What?
Hey, you're trying to be like that. Like,
Listen, it's possible.
no, for
It's
sure.
possible. It's a lot of it's a lot of politics in the world that go on and everything, and you learn about consumerism and capital and all that other stuff, and it's like, well, there's a way out here. There's ways, just keep that thinking cap on and then just stay hungry and watch these snakes in the grass, man, because he ain't gonna give you a shit. With these
Yeah.
wrong people, I'm telling you, man.
Hey man, I always gotta watch for the snakes in the grass. But
Come on.
I feel
We
like
work too hard. We too passionate, too ambitious to be chopped down to size like that. Spiritually, it's a spiritual assault. No. Like, nah,
yeah.
don't work against yourself. But
Yeah.
yep, that's what I see for myself in 2022 and beyond. Like I said, it's just and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Everything is
Mhm.
just like steps. Oh, and website too. That's another thing I'm looking into for 2022. I love social media and everything, but I would love to have like a home
Website.
base because they own that. I don't.
Right.
So, ways to connect with the fans and take this up another level. So essentially what it's always is keep getting better, keep growing, and keep getting better as a person as well. Keep writing like from my heart and whatever I feel, my experiences, whatever comes to mind. Even if I'm not actually going through something, whatever I wrote about came from like a place of like, that's what I would actually say. That's what I would actually feel right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
All right. That's always great. That's
that's
always
the
great.
goals for now and beyond. Mhm.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you for coming out. We appreciate your time, Slay. Last thing we do here at the Common Interest, you already know what it is. We ask you, what are you interested in, uninterested in? So what I'm interested in red pills. Everybody take yours, jump out, take that leap of faith, man. I feel like you won't regret it. And if you do, you can at least say you tried. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's better than never constantly questioning like, damn, should I try that? So definitely take the red pill. And what I'm uninterested in people not speaking up. I just feel like just people should speak up, say what's on their mind, say what they need to say. And a lot of things, if you communicate effectively, it's gonna be good. But a lot of people can't do that. It is what it is. People to people. But yeah, what about you, Slay?
I am interested in, like you said, the red pill. Like I'm always, as long as God give me breath, whatever is going on, if there's an opportunity to bet on myself, I will, because I know I am ferocious. I will never let myself down. So I'm gonna always take an opportunity to just, when people say, I don't know, that's a little bit hard. And it's like, see, I might be a little bit crazy. People might look at me a little weird and be like, what? I'm just like, I look at life in solutions, just like that post-nasal thing I just told you about. You have no clue what I'm probably talking about, but I know what I felt like these couple days. And I'm just like, girl, you gotta do something, because you gotta send, you gotta do this. And I'm just like, some people would just stay there and just like, oh, this is so annoying, and just, but I'm looking for solutions.
Right.
I want solutions, because there is a solution. And it's like, that's God giving you like cookie crumbs. All right, this way, go that way. Go on YouTube or something and look this shit up. And you are into natural stuff anyway. So whatever, before I pressed the video, I just looked at that man. The fact that he was an older, like Asian man, I felt like I was in good hands. I'm like, he got you, sis. He got you. He about to do some shit. He got you. I was like, I want him. I want him. And it's just a little example, but I'm gonna always bank on myself and don't leave your stuff in people's hands to just do whatever. You take that. What I'm uninterested in is leaving it to chance and leaving it to people. That's all it is. I realized that people be talking like it's magical, like somebody popped the wand and it just happened. No, it's just grit. It's a vision of what you want, and you know what you would want, and you just pray to God. And that's all you can do. And he got the rest, and you go ahead.
No facts.
That's what I'm uninterested in. Leaving it up to people, leaving it up to chance. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go this way and take a chance. That's what I'm uninterested in, leaving it up to people. They said it's hard. I want to try it still. I want to, just like you said, I don't want to question over and over. I want to try this, and I want to exhaust every option until I'm like, which is rare, which is very rare, but I'm like, I can't do this.
Hey, no.
But till then, uninterested in that.
Okay, I feel that. I feel it. That's the way to live, man. I feel like no regrets. At the end of the day, that's what you want to leave this earth with. No regrets. So I definitely feel that. Hell yeah. Okay, Slay. Again, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming out, support us yet again. And I appreciate supporting you. I enjoy doing it. I love seeing your journey. Keep it going. Keep it pushing. And yeah, again, tune in to Busy.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Check out the new single, guys. Check out the new single. Sorry. Check out the new single, Busy. We got visual on YouTube, everywhere. Slay Myas. We're on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. SlayMayas. Follow me everywhere. Tune into Busy. And I have a whole catalog of goodies, music and everything. We got something for everybody. You want to talk about love, inspiration, you know, bad assness. We got everything for you. Yeah, tune in, guys, and stay tuned.
You heard the lady. Stay tuned.
Thank you for having me, guys.
And no problem. Anytime. You already know what it is. Also follow us, The Common Interest Productions, subscribe, and you click that button right there below. And yet again, stay consistent with your vision, because you've been blessed. So another day of the mission. Thanks for tuning in. We are The Common Interest. Catch you next time. Peace.